Well guys, this is Kubase. We are back with another figure unboxing video, or rather unbox, since we already did our unboxing earlier in the video. But yeah, it's the formal introduction of this new style of my figure unboxing series. So first we need to introduce the first KO figure I ever pre-ordered, and she's finally fucking home. And this figure comes from one of my favorite games of all time, Is 8 Lacrimosa of Dana. And here is the heroine, Dana herself, 1/7 scale by Kotobukiya. The specific height being 245 millimeters or 9.6 inches. This is the most expensive figure in my collection so far at 27,000 yen SRP. Though I got her cheaper because of pre-order and all that. This figure is based on her normal sprite or battle sprite, whichever way you look at it. I do think Kotobukiya did an excellent job basing it on the sprite rather than her profile sprite. Honestly, if I wanted the ideal figure for Dana, it would be one based on the title screen of East 8. But hey, that's gonna cost 40,000 yen at the very least. So yeah, this is literally, I think, the best thing they could have done. Now, everything moving forward will be based on my experience as a figure collector. So if I sound amateurish in this review, sorry about it. The box is the kind I'm very much used to. I do think it's very good. Some sides showing off the previews of the figure, with others having windows where you can see the figure. One of said window sides also featuring one of my favorite artworks of Dana in the series, God. She's so beautiful. The blister packaging is about 4 separate pieces, so it's very compact and in turn can reduce the potential damage shipping can cause, cause with its compactness, it can give stability. Now onto the figure. Mind you, while I have 3 figures from Kotobukiya and all of them are of the same character, don't ask, those 3 figures are also like 15 years old at this point, so this is also a fresh experience for me with Kotobukiya stuff in the modern era. Now, while this is a PVC figure with some ABS, the base is an acrylic one and has a bit of weight to it, so it doesn't move around easily. Thankfully, it's not just a plain round disc. While it's round, the images on the base is straight from one of the initial concept images of East 8 depicting, if I remember correctly, AGS, which is basically Donna's hometown. One thing I found about the base is that you have to be very careful with moving the bottom of it, because it has that image on it and isn't covered by any protective material. So when I was moving the figure to the back of my shelf, I noticed a scrape on the image, which is kinda annoying looking at it. Thankfully, it's still very small. It has metal pegs though, which makes it harder to break off, as I'm currently looking at my Mega House Akane Senri figure in a very disappointed way. The figure stability with the base is also pretty good. While the legs stand for her right leg, preventing it from leaning or moving too much, you can definitely display it without the base, but the leg stand is necessary for her to stand up, and the stability is very wonky without the base. So yeah. Setting up is pretty simple. Snap in the pegs of her left leg onto the base, then attach the leg stand on her right leg, then snap in her 2 hair parts in their designated spots, and lastly, insert the 2 crescent blades onto their hilts, and voila! You're finished. Very easy enough that even the instruction has English text on it. Now, while I can complain about the base, the character figure itself, absolutely goddamn not. This is a legit, near perfect recreation of her sprite and figure form. No paint transfers in my copy, which is absolutely appreciated. Her hair with the different shades of blue on it, not just at the ends of her strands, but throughout her entire hair, which represents her freedom out in the open fields like the sun beaming down on her. It just looks so good, man. While the facial shading is a bit flat, making her nose less defined, to me it doesn't really ruin it, and like, since I'm posting her for a side profile much like the game sprite and not the face in the front, I generally have no issues with it. The rest of the body shading and mold lines on her skin overall are wonderful though, especially in the tummy and under booba parts. Even her uncovered back got some attention. The nails, despite not being colored because of the time period she comes in, after all, still show visible nails in her fingers. Sadly, it's such a small detail that my camera couldn't capture it at all, sadly. Anyway, the seam lines in her clothing are pretty amazing as well. Looking at all the little details in her traditional outfit of the island of Seiren, and her crescent blades, everything is very detailed. There aren't any annoying mold lines, like at most the only visible separation is a slight gap at the hair attachment point, but it's barely noticeable unless you view it closely from the back and from the top, which I know 99% of the time you won't really do. Also, the fact that the clothing looks like it's moving around with her shows the dynamism of the figure. Like, my photography can't really do it justice, man. It's really, really good. The base aside and some of the small details here and there, it's probably a 9.5 out of 10 in my objective lenses. But from my heart, I think this figure is a legit 10 out of 10. Highly recommend picking it up, especially if you're a fan of East 8. Considering the price, including shipping, that I paid for is still far cheaper than the SRP, I think both I paid in total around 24,000 yen. For myself, I consider this a value purchase. Though I don't know if this will bargain or go up. So keep in mind as well, this is the only official Donna figure available. So yeah, if this is the only one, I really wouldn't have it any other way. Oh yeah, almost forgot to mention, this figure has a version only purchased through the Kotobukiya store, where they just add an additional faceplate, which is a relaxed expression. Mine didn't have that and I don't really care about it, but I thought at least this deserves to be given a mention. And that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, for anyone's curious, the reason why I didn't pick up the Ado figure that should have come along with her is mostly because the bright red shading of his hair just annoyed me. Like, I'm kind of picky about that stuff. I would have preferred it to be a less contrast one, so I would have picked it up. Luckily, in my eyes at least, this Donna figure didn't suffer from her own hair contrast, so I picked it up. And yeah, that's the end of the video, I guess. Please subscribe with the notification bell to end of my videos. Share as a friend and watch this video next right there. So yeah, I'll do more of these kinds of contents in the next few months once my other pre-order figures arrive. So yeah, see you guys next time in the next figure unboxing. Bye!